Welcome to Monday Morning Dharma on December 1st. Um, I just completed a 3-day meditation retreat at Southwest Sangha, which is in San Lorenzo, New Mexico, about 45 minutes outside of Silver City. And they have this wonderful lending library out there of all sorts of books. It's huge. Everything, straight meditation, Buddhism, Judaism, just different sections on all sorts of spiritual paths. And I like, lending library you can check out and take home. I took home like 5 books with me. And one of them is a book that I read a few years ago, and it's kind of a contemporary classic. Some of you might have heard of it. It's called Cutting Through Spiritual Materialism by Chogyam Trungpa. Yeah. And Chogyam Trungpa has a very colorful, he's no longer alive in this world, but he has a very impressive and colorful background. But I read the introduction to Cutting Through Spiritual Materialism, and the last paragraph of the introduction really, really inspired me and served as a um, helpful and powerful reminder of kind of our job, if you will, in meditation. And I'd like to share that paragraph with you now. By the examination of his own thoughts, emotions, concepts, and other activities of the mind, the Buddha discovered that there is no need to struggle to prove our existence, that we need not be subject to the 3 lords of materialism. And the 3 lords of materialism, I've never heard that anywhere except in this book. The 3 lords are the lords of form, speech, and mind, kind of body, speech, and mind. These 3 would be lords that try to govern what we say, what we think, and what we do. So I'll start again. By the examination of his own thoughts, emotions, concepts, and other activities of the mind, the Buddha discovered that there is no need to struggle to prove our existence, that we need not be subject to the rule of the 3 lords of materialism. There is no need to struggle to be free. The absence of struggle is itself freedom. So beautiful. So just for me, that just resonates at a cellular level as truth. This egoless state is the attainment of Buddhahood, the process of transforming the material mind from expressions of ego's ambitions into expressions of basic sanity and enlightenment through the practice of meditation. This might be said to be true spiritual path. Wow, so powerful. And that totally syncs up with the meditation practice that we do here um, in our Monday, Friday gatherings. We might be tempted as we do this meditation on the inner body or ringing radiance, if that's our object of meditation, or the breath, whatever it might be, whatever our object of meditation, we might be tempted to think, what comes next? Okay, what comes next? Or where does this go from here? Or shouldn't I be aspiring for more than to just observe? Chogyam Trungpa would say no. He would say that's the Lord of mind struggling to whatever. It's just sort of what the mind does is struggle to understand, to comprehend, to embellish. All that is asked of us is to observe, just observe this object of meditation. And what is meant to arise will arise in the form of insight. Okay. It's kind of a little bit of a paradox. It's sort of like insights will come when we stop struggling to have insights. I think that's the essence of Chogyam Trungpa's beautifully worded message. So, without further ado and without struggling, why don't we settle in for some meditation? Please take care to ensure that your spine is straight and relaxed. A straight spine facilitates unrestricted flow of our internal energy winds, sometimes called prana, sometimes called chi. Our mouth is closed, our jaw is relaxed. And if you haven't already done so, please go ahead and softly close your eyes. And to begin, I'd like you to please bring your awareness to the exhalation of your breath. And very gently allow your exhalation to be just a bit longer and a bit more pronounced than your inhalation. Please feel free to experiment with pausing briefly at the bottom of each exhalation. This meditation technique will allow both your physical body and your mind to start to settle and to rest, to become quiet and still. I'd like you now to please redirect your awareness. Please draw your awareness inside of your body and become aware of sensations. These sensations may start in your hands and your feet in the form of a tingling, perhaps a lightness, perhaps a heaviness, perhaps a pulsation. No analysis is necessary. There's nothing to figure out. Just be the silent observer of these sensations and allow a more tranquil, awakened state of awareness to emerge. It may be that the sensations begin to travel up into your arms and your legs, perhaps into the region of your chest, perhaps into your face and your cheeks. If this is your experience, this is perfectly fine. It may be that the sensations remain in your hands and your feet. If this is your experience, this is perfectly fine as well. Just continue to be the silent observer. No judgment, no labeling, no comparing, no expectation. Now, please once again redirect your awareness. Become aware again of this collection of parts we've agreed to label physical body, and allow your breathing to become less shallow. Taking deeper and deeper breaths, become aware again of the garments of clothing resting on the surface of physical body. Become aware again of your surroundings inside the room that you're occupying. Deeper and deeper breaths, becoming aware again of the world that exists outside of the room that you're occupying. Become aware again of clouds, of blue sky beyond the clouds, of limitless space beyond the blue sky. We dedicate all of the merit, all of the positive energy from this morning's meditation to world peace. May the human beings of this world soon come to have reverence and respect for the natural world. May they care for the natural world in a loving way. And may they have respect and reverence for the animals who make their homes in the natural world. Completely fill up your belly and lungs with air. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and bring your meditation to an end. Thank you very much. So I read a little bit from Cutting Through Spiritual Materialism by Chogyam Trungpa before the meditation, and I just wanted to um, kind of assure you that the 11th century yogi named Tilopa, who is the author of the Ganges Mahamudra, agrees with Chogyam Trungpa, or Trungpa agrees with Tilopa. Tilopa says, without mental directedness or mental activity, be free of all intentionality. So essentially saying the same thing, we just allow our mind to rest, and the cloudy water of thought will clarify itself or to clear itself. Tilopa says it so many ways in so many different sections of the Ganges Mahamudra. Thoughts are self-arisen and self-pacified like designs on the surface of water. So if we just stop thinking and rest in awareness, great insight will come and peace will come. When the struggle of thinking ceases, then awareness, all that's left is awareness and insights, and peace will come. According to Trungpa, that's the essence of the spiritual path. So beautiful, so simple, so beautiful. And simple is not the same thing as easy, as we know. So, um, so in the last couple of minutes we have, I just want to tell you that Lotus Center has two main fundraising campaigns that we undertake. One is in the spring around the time of Give Grandly, and the other is right now, our year-end fundraising appeal, which we make in conjunction with the timing of Gratitude Day, also known as Thanksgiving. Lotus Center is a nonprofit organization, and about 2/3 of the center's revenue come from fees for classes that we charge, yoga classes and dance classes and all the other offerings that we have here. That is to say that about a third of our revenue stream comes from charitable donations. So if you are inclined and are in a position to make a donation to Lotus Center, some of you might have received our Thanksgiving fundraising letter. Whether you did or not, if you're in a position to and are compelled to make a donation to Lotus Center, now would be a good time. And on behalf of everybody at the organization, we're grateful for your consideration. Yeah. Happy Monday, you guys. Have a great day and a great week. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff.
Jeff,
Thank
bye.
you.
Bye, you Zoomers. Bye-bye.
Bye.